Hi, in this video we're going through how to get gold in the GTA 5 heist, the Bureau Raid, using the Covert method. Hi and welcome back, my name's Dan and I'm an old, grumpy gamer. Grand Theft Auto is a truly massive game. Between GTA 5 and the constant updates from Rockstar for GTA Online, there's no shortage of new content and interesting things to do. Join me then in our continuing series, Getting Gold in Every Damn Mission in GTA 5, as we look at the Grand Theft Auto mission, the Bureau Raid, using the Covert method. Before we dive in, if you're new to the channel, we do how-to guides, news, and giveaways, so consider subscribing and ring the bell to stay up to date. Getting gold in this one's fairly challenging, especially with a lack of visibility later in the mission. Before you start, I highly recommend you ensure Franklin has full armour, full health, machine gun ammunition, and sticky bombs. To get gold in this one, we'll need to complete the custodial work in less than 3 minutes, escape with 40% oxygen in the tank, abseil down the elevator shaft in less than 30 seconds, and complete the whole mission in 18 minutes or less. So let's pick it up as Michael heads over to his shift at the FIB. We just need to, after we've jumped in the car here, follow the GPS to the FIB building. So all fairly straightforward at this point. Alright, so we're heading up the bridge and to the main entrance for the FIB. Head on in, bearing in mind we are on a timeline, so we need to run through here. And once we're in, we'll be slow to a walk. There we go. Okay, so pick a turnstile, any turnstile, and we'll just use the pass that we purchased before. In we go. Down the hallway, and then any one of the elevators there on the left-hand side, I think will do the trick. Straight across the hall. And skip the cutscene and off we go. Now this is surprisingly challenging. We need to make sure we don't dally about. So the trick here is to plonk your bucket fairly close to wherever you need to use the mop, and then make sure we take an extra second to line ourselves up and get the absolute most coverage we can per sweep. We can see there straight away with some of the bigger dirt piles, the mop needs some extra work. Go collect the bomb. And again, skipping all the cutscenes because we only have a very limited time. So we'll pick up the bucket and then move to the next main point. Down the hole, and then we'll drop our bucket somewhere sort of in the middle between the two dirt spots, and make sure that we can get to it fairly quickly because we will need to clean them up a little bit afterwards. Now, fun fact, I actually found getting this right harder than the hacking minigame with Ricky Lukens in the rooftop method as well. Alright, quickly clean the mop. We'll get that last spot there. And then grab the bucket again. So you can see here I'm skipping as many cutscenes as I possibly can to make sure that we get that 3 minutes. So again, pop the bucket about halfway in between the two. And we'll give it a quick preemptive clean here because the next one's a fairly big mark that'll need cleaning halfway through if we leave it. There we go. Into the bathroom. So into the gents, hang a right, and then I believe we're looking at I think it's the second stall. There we go. So that's the next bomb planted, and we'll just skip the cutscene again, back out, and go and collect our bucket again. And off to the next spot. Alright, we'll pop that away. And that's the janitorial work done, and I think we only just squeaked that in too. Okay, and across, and then back into the elevator. And it will automatically drop us off at the ground floor and we can head back out again. Alright, so we can start running again. We'll just head straight to the marker and auto call Franklin as soon as we're there. So we should auto swap to Franklin here. There we go. And we'll go and collect Michael now. So just follow the GPS. There we go. And there's Michael. He'll jump in the truck. All right, so bring up the phone and then detonate. Skip the cutscene. So up and around the corner. And then up the bridge. Everybody out, and we've auto swapped to Franklin, so we'll stay as Franklin for the duration of the mission. We can see some of the fireballs falling and debris falling from the top of the building. So just run in, straight through, and then into the elevator on the left. So this is a neat way to disguise a loading screen. We don't need to worry about that. So there we go, and then out. And follow Michael to the server room. All right, all the way up to, I think it's the 53rd. There we go. Through the door, and just need to go through, I think, this one, and wait for Michael to lead us through to the next one. There we go. Okay, so we're in the atrium up the top. We've got the main door on the right-hand side there. We just need to throw a sticky bomb at that. Chuck that. Get clear. There we go. And then we'll head into the server room, and it will automatically go and collect the doodad for us. And then head back out. Skip the cutscene again as it gets a bit shaky. And then we'll go and find the rest of the team. Get clear of what's going to be an explosion. And we've lost one of our guys. So we just want to make sure that we're standing in front of Richards there. And he'll be declared DOA. So out and to the left, and we'll try and follow our team for a bit. Visibility is really, really tough here. But as long as you keep an eye on the blue dots, you should be right. All right, so we're going to cop an explosion there, and Franklin gets KO'd, so we'll skip the cutscene again. And when we're back up, we're on our own, so we need to make sure we're armed now because we will face a few enemies. Okay, so we've just picked a shotty. Actually, we might swap to a machine gun. There's no accuracy requirement here, so the old spray and pray will definitely work. We don't have to worry about who we hit or how many people we hit. We just need to make sure that we get through fairly quickly without Franklin dying. So don't be afraid to empty a few clips, even if you think you're emptying them into to not a whole lot. And again, visibility is super poor here, so you need to move quickly, but also make sure that you don't get clobbered too much. And it is a balance, and I'll be honest, it took a couple of goes to get this right. So another one through the door there. The real trick is to make sure that you keep a very, very close eye on that mini-map to make sure that you've got every enemy on screen. Okay, I think that's it for enemies, so now we can just concentrate on catching up with Michael and co. And the next thing is to head to the elevator shaft. So you can see the marker there. Michael will hopefully stay in front of us for most of the way to make it easier to see. Excellent. And then just abseil down using the controls on the top left. Now, a lot of guides will tell you to worry about debris here. Honestly, I did this maybe half a dozen times and never got hit, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. All right, stormed in that. That's less than 30 seconds by a long shot. Excellent, and then we'll head out and meet up with the fire truck. Excellent, all right, jump in. Wait for everyone else to pile in. And then we need to head out, but make sure we don't accidentally clip that ambulance or the police car on the way. So we'll just drop into Franklin's ability for a few moments. There we go, and that also gives us a little bit of speed boost to get us off the line. So we now have some markers on the GPS. We just need to follow the yellow marker there back to the getaway car. And you can see here I'm using Franklin's ability to get around the corners because that gives us a massive, massive speed boost. All right, down the ramp, clear out any traffic. And then we want to stay in the left lane here and head under the overpass. Left lane again. All right, and swing over to the right-hand lane. And then left. Excellent, and that puts us in the car park. There we go. Jump out at the truck and drop a sticky bomb on it. Don't set it off yet, otherwise Michael will die, so just go back to a regular firearm. We jump in the car, make sure everyone's clear, and then off she goes. Great, and then again we'll wait for everyone to drop in and head off to Lester's. Excellent. Pile out of the car and skip all of the cutscenes. And that's gold. Great. So that was the mission time. Absolutely stormed it in with around about 3.5 minutes to spare. Had 60% left on the tank and got the janitorial work in with about 30 seconds to spare. So that's pretty good. So, what are your thoughts? Do you have any tips for other viewers, or could this have been done differently? Leave your comment down below and check out the video on the left for the other version of the heist, or the one on the right for some more old Grumpy Gamer goodness. Stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you in the next video.